And you making what?
Beef and broccoli cauliflower. More of a healthier choice. You can do rice, but I choose to do cauliflower. It's a little more healthier, less sugar content, especially if you're diabetic. I'm not a diabetic, but sometimes I eat like I'm one because I'm trying not to have that high sugar content. And I try to trim most of the fat. But this is that real thin beef, so I'm gonna saute it.
Oh, you said what?
This is already rice cauliflower in the bag. Inside of there is individual serving bags in there, and you can take the long route. You can buy a whole cauliflower, rice it in the processor, but I just already buy pre-rice cauliflower in the dry skillet, non-stick dry, because the rice cauliflower has ice on it because it's frozen. Buy it in the frozen department. Depends on you how much you want to cook. And so I'm gonna cook 3 bags, and I'm gonna cover it so it can steam. You don't have to, but I'm gonna cover mine to help it heat up faster.
How many of these did you cut up?
Huh?
How many of these did you cut up?
2.5.
And let it just kind of cook. This is for the rice, the cauliflower rice. I'm gonna kind of just, if you have a good skillet or something, I just put this on. I took this off and put the griddle on so that I can cook it faster, because it's thin. You can almost see through it. Okay, we're gonna let that cook. To make sure that you're checking.
You said what?
You want to stir this over periodically to make sure it don't burn or stick to the skillet. But I do have a non-stick skillet. So. And then just keep it steaming.
Ready banana peppers.
Orange and the yellow. What you gonna cut up next?
Onion. White onion. The white onion there.
That's the white onion.
That's kind of small. This is like onion.
Gets done cooking, finished cooking, you just kind of cut it up in pieces. Well, I do right here. You can take it out, put it on your cutting board, but I just kind of cut mine up right here. My knife is kind of sharp, so I won't cut my griddle. Just cut it up. The meat is thin, so I'm really just tearing it. But if you decide that you want to use your cutting board again, and this one here is for beef, that's just to keep me up on track. If you decide to cut it up on your board, make sure you wash your board before you put the cooked meat on top of the raw board. These are the different seasonings that I use when I'm making my cauliflower fried rice. Beef, since I'm making beef, I'm going to season my meat. And this is the soy sauce. It's more healthier and it's natural. What water you want, but it helps make the eggs fluffier. You don't need a lot. You judge it. Put a little oil in your skillet. I use avocado or olive oil. I'm going to use the olive oil. You don't need a lot. Just enough to scramble the eggs.
cooking, man? You cooking? I see you, man. You cooking. I got the glasses, man.
The eggs over in my cauliflower rice. I'm just gonna put it over on top. Then I'm gonna put my meat on top of there. Don't want to lose any, because I think I lost a piece. I seasoned up my meat with the different seasonings that's over here. But you know what type of seasoning you like. You can try this seasoning and then add to your taste. And once you put in as much as you want, now in the same skillet, I'm going to add some more oil. And then add my onion and bell pepper. I'll be right back. This is my fancy onion and bell pepper mix. Put it over in my skillet and just kind of saute it. I usually like to use a plate, but my husband cut it up on a paper plate today. It's his day to wash dishes. He doesn't want to wash dishes. So he put it on a paper plate. Okay, now I'm going to put sauteed onion and bell pepper over in my cauliflower rice. Now I'm going to fold it over. Just kind of saute it over in there like that, like this, like that. And I can do it any way I want to do it because it's mine. When you do yours, whatever seasoning, whatever meat you want, that's what you use. You're not locked into just beef. I don't do a lot of beef, but today I had a taste for it, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to shake my liquid amino over in here. You can still use soy sauce after using this, but this does the job right there. Because I still have soy sauce that I shake on my plate sometimes afterwards, but not much. I seasoned it with the seasonings that I like. I'm going to shake a little more. You don't have to wait for this to get brown because this does not really brown, but it gives you that flavorful taste. And it's plant-based, so give it a try. If you don't like it, then move back to your favorite soy sauce. But I do use, I use this on my plate sometimes. Just, I don't know, it could just be out of habit, but it does give it that flavor. Okay, it's all ready. That's right, always bless your food before you eat. Bless the hands that prepared it. Need more
Any last words?
So you like me a little more season to it? A little more.
What is miss?
Pop said it needed a little more soy sauce.
It's good.
So I just added a little bit more.
I think he took it back. He said it's good.
Okay, he just had to. And then I didn't have the pepper that I like. I had to use my black peppercorn. I like just the plain black pepper when I'm making this. So it could be that too. That kind of gave me a different taste. Okay, it's all ready. And I'm ready to